So I think one of the important things when thinking about making space was thinking about posing questions to an audience.
This is like a model scenario where you meet someone, you work with them in the space to then holding an exhibition in the space.
It's supporting local, there's a lot of talent in Wolverhampton that goes under the radar. So it's like having an opportunity, having an in, having a way of doing that in a civic art gallery that's for everyone. I think we wanted a graphic design that kind of was, accessible to a public, that had a messiness to it, or like a distortion of what Wolverhampton Art Gallery is. Something that felt DIY or making or made, something that was a bit messy.
I guess we wanted something that kind of acted independently outside of the gallery's branding. It had an element of like disruptive energy to it, even seeing here with like the font and so forth, and the box kind of resonating with this space, but that reference of like making space and the words breaking outside of the boundaries and thinking outside the box essentially.
We're building a framework for people to exist in. We're building curtains and questions and kind of prompts for people to react to. We're building a kind of horizontal display methodology. We're building storage units that can house, Egyptian objects from a couple of thousand years ago, but they can also house an artwork made by a 6-year-old. On one of the curtains is a phrase called "how to use a gallery," which is something me and Simon have been thinking of how to use this civic space. Who's it for? What's the function of it? How are you allowed to do things? Are you not allowed to do that one thing? How can you make it a space that does different things for different people? I think there's a lot of possibility, and doing this here is really important. It's been exciting. It's been like trying to make something new happen, which I think is always really hard, but also exciting. We're making areas for people to respond to, be critical of, to come and like join in essentially. I feel like your phrase, "feel free to aspire," is also one that's super relevant to what we're doing for everyone, right? This space is for the community.